The U.S. Constitution requires that the President from time to time give an address or a message to Congress on the State of the Union.
Each time I look at that flag, I'm reminded that our destiny is stitched together like those 50 stars and those 13 stripes.
George Washington and John Adams came to Congress personally to give their State of the Union messages, but Thomas Jefferson didn't like the idea of the President going to Congress with a message. It sounded too much like the king going to Parliament. And so Jefferson just sent his message up. Jefferson was a great writer, not a great orator. He gave very few public speeches. And after Jefferson sent his message up, he established a tradition in which other presidents of the United States sent their messages up to Congress. And a clerk of the Senate or the House would stand up and read these speeches, which were quite lengthy. And members would sort of yawn and wander out and read it in the papers and not pay particular attention. By 1913, however, we had a new president who had trained as a political scientist, and he realized that this was a missed opportunity for presidents, that he could go to Congress and deliver his State of the Union message in person, and that this would really rivet people's attention onto the issues that he wanted Congress to deal with. Once Wilson starts that tradition, every president since then has carried it on. The only president who has not was Herbert Hoover, who was not a very good public speaker and passed up on the opportunity. He just sent his message up. But every other president and every other time, presidents realize that this is their one moment in their year, that they can bring everybody together and they can address not only the members of Congress and the Cabinet and the Supreme Court, but also the members of the public, because since 1923, these have been broadcast nationally. They were broadcast on radio in 1923. They were broadcast beginning in 1947 on television. And in the late 90s, they've been streamed all around the world. And they have an enormous audience. And they do help to shape public opinion and to get Congress focused.